The Louvre heist that security cameras missed, a museum's darkest night. In the heart of Paris, where art breathes history and silence guards billions, the unthinkable happened. One of the most secure museums on Earth, the Louvre, suffered a break-in. But here's the twist. The security cameras didn't even cover the area where the thieves broke in. How does that even happen? A museum protected by laser grids, infrared sensors, and 24-hour surveillance was blind in one critical spot. Tonight, we uncover how one of the world's most iconic institutions became the stage for a perfectly planned crime, and what it tells us about the flaws in human systems we believe are unbreakable. Because if it can happen at the Louvre, it can happen anywhere. For centuries, the Louvre has stood as humanity's temple to art, home to Da Vinci's Mona Lisa, Delacroix's Liberty Leading the People, and artifacts that whisper stories older than empires. Every inch of it guarded, every visitor watched, every treasure insured and cataloged. Or so everyone thought. In early reports, the Louvre's director admitted something chilling. The cameras didn't cover the area where the thieves entered. A blind spot in the world's most watched museum. Think about that. The very idea of a blind spot feels almost poetic, as if history itself looked away for just a few minutes, long enough for someone to rewrite it. I mean, it's the Louvre, not your neighborhood gas station. You'd expect cameras everywhere, maybe even in the broom closet. But that assumption, that quiet confidence in technology, would prove fatal. It began like any other night. Tourists gone, lights dimmed, security staff rotating in shifts. Then, somewhere deep in the museum's underbelly, a single door creaked open. No alarms, no flashing red lights, just silence. The thieves, believed to be a team of professionals, exploited a maintenance corridor recently closed for renovation. That corridor, outside the view of every camera. They knew. Whether it was inside information or months of careful study, these thieves didn't just break in, they walked into the Louvre as if the building itself had given them permission. In just minutes, they reached the targeted gallery. Precious artifacts worth millions vanished. No broken glass, no spray-painted walls, just emptiness. And by the time guards noticed, the footage showed nothing. Only the director's haunting confession would reveal the truth. Our eyes weren't watching the right place. Makes you wonder, what were they watching then? Someone microwaving their midnight snack in the staff lounge? But the laughter fades fast, because this wasn't just a failure of surveillance, it was a failure of trust. The Louvre heist sparked outrage and embarrassment. How could a fortress of culture with a $100 million security budget have a blind spot? Investigations followed, heads rolled, systems were redesigned. But behind the headlines, a deeper truth remained. No system, no matter how advanced, is immune to human error. And that's what makes this story so powerful. It's not just about stolen jewels, it's about our illusion of safety. We live in an age where cameras watch every corner, phones track every move, and algorithms predict our thoughts. Yet somehow the most advanced systems fail because of one unseen gap. Sometimes the most dangerous thing in the world isn't what you can see, it's what you don't. And what if this heist isn't the last time history gets rewritten from the shadows? Experts warn that dozens of major museums around the world share the same vulnerability. They're patching them now, but the thieves are always a step ahead. The Louvre heist reminds us of a timeless truth. We build systems to protect what we value, but we forget that systems are built by people. And people, no matter how brilliant, make mistakes. And that's why history keeps repeating its lessons louder each time. But here's a thought to leave you with. What if the same principle applies not just to museums, but to your own life? Small, unnoticed blind spots in your habits, your finances, your mindset, they can rob you just as silently as those thieves did. And if you want to understand how those small, unseen forces shape your future, Click on the video appearing on your screen right now. The power of compounding. It's not about money alone. It's about how tiny, invisible choices become life-changing over time. Until next time, stay curious, stay alert, and never stop questioning what your eyes can't see.